Welcome everybody to another episode of the Virtual Excel Academy.
Welcome everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening from wherever you are. We're here with you virtually with Virtual Excel Academy. We're excited today to present to you Wacky Web Tales, an introduction to JAWS with Nina Wibbenmeyer, who is from Texas School for the Blind. She is our assistive technology instructor at Texas School for the Blind. We have a few hostesses also with you. This is Amaya joining us. And we have Charlotte Cushman from Texas and Perkins School for the Blind.
Hi, everyone.
We have Leanne Grillett from APH.
Hello, everyone. Welcome.
And if you all could tell us, who are you? Where are you from? And we have one more question for you. Have you used JAWS before? And what do you use it for? Tell us who you are, where you're from, and have you used JAWS before? And what do you use it for?
Oh, I have to turn that on so they can do that. So I have turned that on for them. So the chat window is open for you to be able to tell us who you are, where you're from, and have you used JAWS before?
Welcome, Shelby. Hi, Mina. Welcome, Belinda from Iowa. Renee, welcome. Hi, Lisa from New York. And I see a lot of yeses. I have used it. A couple of people are saying they used it years ago or never used it, but very interested. Welcome, Lisa from North Carolina. Cindy, welcome from Ontario. Puerto Rico, welcome. Good morning from Southern California. I use JAWS with a student from Cheryl Smith. Sanaya, welcome from Georgia. We have somebody from Anchorage, Alaska today. Welcome, Debbie. I have used it before, she says. Susan Osterhaus from Texas, welcome. So glad you could join us. Hello, Flora from New York. All right, well, I'm going to let Nina tell us all about JAWS. Thank you, Nina.
Hi, everybody. Hope everybody's doing well today. My name is Nina Wibbenmeyer, and I work at the Texas School for the Blind and Visually Impaired in Austin, Texas. I work in a department called the Short-Term Programs Department, and in our office, what we do is we offer short courses for students around the state of Texas. They typically come for a week-long program or a weekend program. And during our weekend programs, we teach expanded core curriculum topics. So for instance, we have a class that's devoted to camping and outdoor challenge. We've got a class for social skills, and we get kids together for prom in May. We also have cooking classes. For our week-long courses, we typically teach what we call access to academic skills. And those include topics like technology, math, and low vision. During those weeks, what I typically teach are screen readers. I also teach students how to use a braille display. We work on iDevices, all kinds of technology. So before we get started, I just want to say to all the TVIs out there, thank you for joining me. I realize that there may be some questions you have about assistive technology and screen readers. I won't be able to address everything in this 1 hour session, but I highly encourage you to reach out via email. I'm always available, and my email is on the PATHS website. I'm happy to answer questions. I'm happy to meet via Zoom or phone. I also have office hours on Wednesdays at 1 p.m. every Wednesday. So feel free to reach out during that time, and I'll get that link to Charlotte. So that will go up on the website. So to all my students out there, I am going to ask for some participation this session, and I will be asking for you to drop some answers into the chat room. And I will also be asking for some verbal participation, because I do not want to just hear myself talk this whole hour. I'd like to get some of you involved in this lesson. So today's topic is screen readers, and we are going to specifically talk about JAWS, but I'm curious, who knows in general what a screen reader is? And if you do know, could you please put it in the chat room, students? I see a raised hand.
Hello?
Okay, Uriah, what is a
Okay.
screen reader?
I think a screen reader is something that can read what you see on your screen.
Great. Okay, thank you for that. Yes, reads text on the computer screen, reads what's happening as you move around the screen. And somebody, Kyan, a screen reader is a software that helps the visually impaired by talking. Somebody said voiceover on iOS, software on a computer that reads the text on the screen out loud to you to help the blind interact with a computer screen. Yes, those are all correct answers. As we move around the screen reader tells us what's happening. Very good. Okay, so I'm going to be using a screen reader called JAWS. And JAWS, does anybody know what JAWS stands for? You can drop it in the chat if you know it.
And Robin, you still have your hand raised. Do you know what JAWS is?
Not sure. Okay. So JAWS actually stands for something. It stands for Job Access with Speech. Okay, a couple of you have dropped it in there. Just awesome, wonderful screen reading. Yes, absolutely. I love that answer. Okay, now before we dive right into JAWS, I'm curious, do any of you use any other screen readers besides JAWS? Because there are other screen readers. Okay, Elizabeth says no. Okay, I'm hearing voiceover, and then lots of you using NVDA. And NVDA stands for non-visual desktop access. Great, a lot of you use NVDA. That's wonderful. Okay, thank you students for answering that question. So what we're going to practice today is how to be a really patient listener. And we're going to practice getting used to listening to a screen reader voice. So you can think of your ears like a muscle. You have to give them a workout so they can be tuned into messages that you hear. And in general, this is true in life, right, guys? We have to have our ears tuned in so we're getting the messages when people are communicating. So first, what we're going to do is we're going to listen to JAWS read some get to know you questions that I'm going to write, and you'll have a chance to respond via the chat room. And next, we're going to play a game where we practice listening while we work together to create a story. Is everybody ready to listen well? Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and share my screen and computer sound because I want you all to hear JAWS as I navigate my screen.
Nina, would now be a good time for me to stop the chat so that we can hear JAWS with what you're doing?
Probably a good idea for right now. Thank you. Okay, so I've shared my screen, and some of you may be wondering, if you're new to screen reader use, how I am navigating my computer. So I want you to know that I'm not using the mouse. In order to make actions happen on the computer when I use JAWS, I'm pressing a key or a combination of keys that are on my keyboard. So I need to open JAWS because JAWS is not on right now. So what I'm going to do first to get JAWS up and running is I'm going to go to what I call my computer desktop, which is kind of like your home base of your computer. You can get to some shortcuts to programs, you can get to tools, and you can get to all the programs on your computer from your home base. So to go to the computer desktop, I'm going to press my Windows key plus D for desktop. And then I'm going to press J for JAWS because I have that shortcut there. And then I'll press Enter to open JAWS. And we're going to wait for him to turn on.
JAWS for Windows. Meeting controls.
Okay, So JAWS is now up and running. So if you have a laptop with JAWS, please feel free to follow along. If you do plan to follow along, I want you to know that I'm using key commands for a laptop, which means the JAWS modifier key that I'm using is caps lock. For those of you who don't know, a modifier key is any key that when you press it by itself or with another key, it makes an action happen on the computer. For example, the Windows key is a modifier key. Other modifier keys include Shift and Control. Some of you may be using JAWS key commands for a desktop computer, which uses the Insert modifier key. So during this lesson, when I use a key command that is specific to the laptop, I will also give you the desktop command. And if this is all new information to you or you don't understand what I'm talking about, please don't worry, because you're going to be able to participate even if you're not using a laptop. So remember, what we're really focusing on today is how to be a good listener. So to get us started practicing how to listen, I'm going to open up Microsoft Word and type some questions out. And your job will be to listen to each question as JAWS reads it and respond to the question in the chat room. Has anybody ever heard of Microsoft Word? And this might be a good time for the chat to be opened. If you could just tell me how you use Microsoft Word.
Context menu. Disable alert. From C. Nia Steverson to all panelists,
Microsoft
Y.
Word, okay.
Alert.
Good. So a lot of you may be using it in school to complete work. Yes, writing
Alert.
documents. Excellent. Okay. So now listen along as I
Alert.
open Microsoft
From
Word.
Flora Shout.
I'm going to press the Windows key in order to open an edit area where I can type in the program that
Alert.
I'm searching for. And what I'm searching for right now is the program Word 2016.
Leaving menus. Search box edit. Type in
Okay,
text.
I'm going to start typing in the first few letters of Word 2016.
W-O. Word 2016. App. Press
Notice
right
how
to switch
JAWS
preview.
captured the text before I had even finished writing the word. That's because I use Word 2016 a lot. And so JAWS and my computer recognize that this is it's a common program that I open. So they're pretty smart that way. They recognize that when I started typing in Word, that they knew what I wanted to go for. So now, after I hear JAWS say Word 2016, I can press enter to open it.
Enter. Opening dash Word. Document 1 dash Word. Print view.
Okay.
Edit.
So we are now in document 1 dash Word, and JAWS reads every little bit of that. And then he even gives you clues about where you are on the page. Did anybody hear the word edit? So that means I'm in my edit area. And when I'm in an edit area, it means that I can type, because to edit means to write or to fix something that's written. So I'm going to type my first question, and everyone listen.
W-H-A-T. What? I-S. Is. Y-O-U-R. Your. F-A-V-O-R-I-T-E. Favorite. F-O-O-D. Food. Question.
Okay, what did you all notice as I was typing this question out? Did anybody notice something about the way JAWS read it?
Chat is open.
Thank you.
Alert.
Belinda says it read each character, then the word, each letter, and then the word. Said every word. Letters, then words.
Alert.
It says it.
Alert.
Yes, spelled first. JAWS, read, write each character and word. Absolutely.
Alert.
You guys are
From
all
Cheryl.
on the right track. So the way that I have JAWS
Alert.
set right now, it is set so that it will read each letter as I type it. And after I
Alert.
finish writing a word, it reads the word. So let's say I want to hear
Alert.
what the whole sentence is again. Let's say I didn't hear the question. Then I'm going to press my command
Alert.
to read the current line, which I'm going to press caps lock and I. And if you're
What is
using
your
desktop
favorite food?
commands, it would be insert and up arrow. Okay, so here's the question again, and then you can put your answer in the chat room.
What is your favorite food?
And I am curious to know what your favorite foods are, students.
Chat is open.
Brownies,
Alert.
prime rib, lasagna,
From Susie Well.
pie, pizza and fish. Ooh, I love fish. Pizza.
Alert.
Can you please repeat the command?
Alert.
Caps lock and I. Or
Alert.
insert an up arrow. Okay, guacamole, shrimp, spaghetti, wings.
Alert.
Yes, it is saying alert because it's
Alert.
the JAWS is recognizing the chat.
Alert.
Lasagna, meatloaf,
From Madison.
shrimp.
Alert.
Okay, we have lots of yummy foods
Alert.
there. Excellent. I think pretty much my favorite food is spaghetti with Parmesan. Okay, we are going to close the chat for now, and I'm going to go down to the next line and write my next question. Okay, everybody
Enter.
listen.
W-H-A-T. What? I-S. Is. Y-O-U-R. Your. F-A-V-O-R-I-T-E. Favorite. F-E-A-F-O-N. Season. Question.
And I
What is
pressed
your
caps
favorite
lock and
season?
I to repeat the question. What is your favorite season, students? Summer,
Alert.
fall, summer, spring, fall, winter,
Alert.
summer.
Alert.
Okay, we've got
From
a healthy
Sky.
mix. Fall, summer.
Alert.
Thank you all
Alert.
for sharing. I think my favorite season is spring. And this spring's a little
Alert.
unusual, but I'm still enjoying it. It's beautiful out. Okay, I'm going to close chat for now.
Alert.
And then go down to the last question. So I'm going to press enter to go down a line. And then I'm going to type my last question.
Enter. W-H-A-T. What? I-S. Is. Y-O-U-R. Your. F-A-V-O-R-I-E. Favorite. S-M-E-L. Smell.
Okay,
Question.
I'm going to repeat it again by pressing my current line, and the command is caps lock and I, or insert an up arrow.
What is your favorite smell?
What is your favorite smell, students? You can open chat. Lavender.
Alert.
Coconut, flowers, cookies,
Al-
stink, puppy breath after it rains. Oh, yes.
Alert.
Okay, cinnamon buns, roses, bubblegum.
Alert.
That's tough.
From Cindy.
Can you repeat command to
Alert.
read line? Yes, caps lock plus I, or insert plus down arrow. Popcorn,
Alert.
flower, peppermint. These are all great smells.
Alert.
Japanese cherry blossom. I'm not sure I even know how that smells. Wonderful.
Alert.
I think my favorite smell is coffee or chocolate or both, combination. Thank you for sharing. And I do want to let everybody know, because I can see that some of you are trying to maybe write down some commands. There is a list of commands on the PADS website. So if you're concerned about trying to write down commands, there's a resource up there that you can access at any time. So please do that if you need to.
Alert.
Thank you. Yes, the list
From
will go out.
Leandra Lott to
Great.
every.
Okay, everybody. So I would like a little feedback. Did any of you students find that it was a challenge to hear what JAWS was saying? Did you find that you were able to get all of the words? Was it hard or easy to listen to JAWS? Just some general impressions before we move on. In the chat room, students.
It's now open.
Thank you. Could hear no problem.
Alert.
Oh, it was good. Okay.
Alert.
Not sure how blind student clicks on JAWS. Okay. How can you change
Alert.
the voice? Ah, that's a good question. Too slow for me.
Alert.
Mm-hmm.
From share.
Hear and understand.
Alert.
Easy to listen to.
From C. Alert.
Okay. Yes,
Alert.
and so I do have the speech set more slowly than for some. This is because we have a range of students
Alert.
in this session.
From Uriah to all.
There is a way to speed up the speech, absolutely. I'm not going to go over that in this session, but I'm happy to answer questions via email after the session. Somebody asked about changing the voice. Yes, there is a way to change the voice, and I did change this voice. This is not the default JAWS voice that you get when you put the program on your computer. If anybody's interested in learning how to do that, please email me and I would be happy to share that information with you. All right, so thank you for participating in my little get to know you activity. And now we're going to play a game where together we're going to create a story. Has anybody ever heard of Mad Libs? If you haven't,
Alert. Alert.
looks like some people have raised a hand.
Okay, we'll try Madeline.
Alert.
Madeline, have you heard of Mad Libs?
Alert.
Okay.
Alert.
Okay, we'll try Robin.
All right.
Robin, have you heard of Mad Libs?
Alert. Alert.
Robin, you should be able to press your space bar and maybe hold it down to open your mic.
There you go.
Alert.
No, I have not.
No, okay.
Okay. So Mad Libs are stories where some of the words are filled in, but many words are not filled in. So you all are going to help me fill in the words that are missing. And each word that we're going to be looking for is a part of speech, like an adjective or an adverb. Sometimes they're looking for nouns or pronouns. And so during this part of the game, what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask for volunteers to give me the requested part of speech, and you'll be able to speak it out loud via Zoom. So we're going to do this that way rather than through the chat room. So if you could go ahead and drop in the chat if you're interested in participating.
Actually, it'd be easier if they just raise their hand, and I will just
raise a hand. Okay, great.
And then I won't open the chat up again.
Perfect.
Alert.
Okay. So when we get to that point, just raise a hand if you want to participate verbally. Okay. So
and you can hear the raised hand is saying alert as well because JAWS is on in Nina's computer.
JAWS is on. We're going to hear a lot of alerts, everybody. So I'm going to go to a website called Wacky Web Tales in order to play this game. And just so everybody knows, this website is a Houghton Mifflin Harcourt education product. It's not a website that I designed or came up with, but I do use it a lot. So I still have Word 2016 open. And I'm going to go ahead and close it. And to close my file, I'm going to press Alt and F4. First, I'm going to make sure my focus is on my file. And I'm going to press Alt and Tab to get back to Microsoft Word.
6 per meeting control. Zoom. JAWS.
My focus is there. And now I'm going to press Alt and the function 4 key to close it.
Alt F4.
It's
Alert.
asking me if I want to save the document, which I don't. So I'm going to press the Tab key until I get to the Don't Save button.
Don't save button.
Okay, I have closed Microsoft Word. So now I'm going to go to the internet and I'm going to open up that edit area where I can search for a program. And I'm going to press, like I did before, I'm going to press the Windows key to do that.
Search box edit.
And JAWS tells me I can type in text, and I'm going to open up the web browser called Google Chrome. And a web browser is a way that you can check out what's on the internet. There is more than one web browser out there. You can use Internet Explorer, for example. Sometimes people like to use Mozilla Firefox. I'm going to use Google Chrome today.
G-O-O-G-L-E. Google Chrome.
And just like earlier when I opened up Word, JAWS had a clue. He knew that I wanted to open up Google Chrome before I even finished typing it. So I don't have to type the full name out. I can press enter when I hear him say Google Chrome.
Enter. Inbox left paren 1 right paren dash Wibbenmeyer.
I am going to go to my address bar and I pressed Alt D to get there. And now I'm going to type in
F-A-C-E. To play O-M
the website. It's eduplace.com/tales/.
You are now enter.
And just so everybody knows, that resource is up on the PAVS website, and it looks like it's in the chat room as well. Okay. So I'm on the Wacky Web Tales page, and there are a lot of fun stories on this page. I'm going to open one called An Odd Animal. And the way these are organized is each one of these is a link. And when you activate the link, it takes you to the story webpage. So in order to open up An Odd Animal, the way I'm going to do this is I'm going to open up something called a links list. The command to open a links list is caps lock and the function 7 key. Caps lock and F7, or insert an F7 if you're using desktop commands.
Links list dialog. Links list view.
So we are in a list, and there are a lot of stories in here. So when we're in a list, one shortcut is we can jump to the title we're looking for more quickly by pressing the first letter of the first word in the title. So I'm looking for An Odd Animal, which means I'm going to press A, and it will take me through everything that starts with A, and I'm listening for An Odd Animal.
A. All a Dream, 6 of 109. A. An Odd Animal, 7 of 109.
I found An Odd Animal, and did anybody notice it said 7 of something like 109? So there are a lot of links in this list, and certainly you could use your up and down arrows to navigate through all of them if you want to. pressing A for an odd animal is just a shortcut to help me jump to that title more quickly. So once I'm on that title, what I can do is press enter, and it's going to jump me to the story page.
Enter.
Okay, and now I'm on the area where I'm going to be filling out the different parts of speech to create our story. And so I'm going to ask it to repeat the first edit prompt. And I
Made
press
dash up
caps
name edit.
lock and tab, which is kind of like a repeat command. You could think of it that way. Insert and tab will work if you're on the desktop computer. And it said, it's
Made dash
they
up name
would
edit.
like a made
Type in
dash up name, which means made up name. So JAWS is reading the punctuation, and there's a dash in between made and up. So that's why you hear made dash up name. And then
made dash up name edit.
edit, type in text. So I'm in a place where I can type my made up name. And so
Alert.
this is where I'm looking for
Sharon Nord.
participants who want to share. And I need a made up name from one of our.
Hey. Hello, can you hear me?
We can hear you. What's your made up name?
A made up name? I would say Capella.
Capella.
Ooh, how do you
C-A-P-L-A,
spell
I guess.
that?
C-A-P-A-L-A, I guess.
C-A-P-A-L-A?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Thank you so much. I love that
Thank you.
name. Oops.
C-A-O. Misspelled
Okay,
P-L-A.
we have our first edit box filled out.
Olive.
Then to get to the next edit box, I'm going to press my tab key, and JAWS will read the prompt.
Color edit. Type
Need a
it.
color.
Uriah, can you give us a color?
Alert.
Hello?
Alert.
Yeah, we need a color.
Red.
Oh, Uriah
Alert.
said red. Thank you, Uriah.
Okay,
Alert.
red. Excellent.
Alert. Alert. R-E-D. Red.
Another
Color
color.
edit. Alert. Alert.
Cheryl, can you give us a color?
Alert.
Say it
one
one
more
more
time.
Black, can you hear me?
Alert.
Black.
Black. Okay.
Yeah.
Great.
B-L-A-C-K. Alert.
Okay,
Body
I'm gonna
part
read this
left
one
parental.
again, 'cause this
Alert.
one's tough.
2 participants. Body part
So
left
he's
paren
reading
plural
some
right paren
punctuation. He
edit.
said body part left paren, plural right paren. Paren stands for parenthesis. So body part and then in parentheses,
Alert.
plural. So we're
Alert.
looking for a plural body part.
While I
Alert.
work on unlocking the next one, Nina,
Alert.
if you will pause before you
Alert.
say what it's saying, there's a
Alert.
delay, so you're talking over what we're hearing.
Gotcha.
Alert.
Okay.
Okay, Elizabeth.
Alert.
You can try holding your, there you go.
Alert.
A body part. Let's go ahead and go with arms.
Alert.
Arms.
Alert.
Thank you.
Excellent. Okay.
Alert. R-M-S. R-M-S. Alert. Alert. Body part left paren plural. Alert. 3 participants.
Okay. Body part plural.
Sarah, can you give us a plural
Alert.
body part?
Alert.
Legs.
Alert.
Can you say that one?
Legs.
Legs. Oh, you got it. Okay, thank you.
Okay. Legs.
L-E-G-F. Legs. Alert. Alert. 2 participant. Singular noun edit. Type in
Singular
text.
noun.
Sharon, can you give us a singular noun? Hold your space bar down.
Alert. Alert. Ashley, space.
I don't know if Sharon can get to her mic.
Okay.
Okay, I need some more hands for people who would like to participate. Michael.
Alert.
Wait a minute. Whoop, you guys are jumping on me. I don't know where Michael went.
Alert.
I think I grabbed Uriah. Uriah, can you give us a singular noun?
A single
Alert.
noun is, I think,
Alert.
a house.
House. Good job.
Okay.
House. Present. Alert. Present tense verb edit. Type in
Present
text.
tense verb.
Ooh, present tense verb. Karen,
Al-
can you give us a present tense verb?
Alert. Alert.
Try holding your space bar down.
Alert.
Okay, Karen, we're going to pause. Let's try Elizabeth. Elizabeth, can you give us a present tense verb?
How about rolls or like roll?
Roll.
Roll.
Okay, thank
Okay.
you.
ROLL. Roll. Alert. Plural noun edit. Type in plural noun edit.
Okay, Catherine, give us a plural noun.
How about keys?
Keys.
Okay.
KEYS. Keys. Alert. Large alert. Large number alert. Large number
Large
edit.
number.
Alert.
Sharon, try again.
Alert.
Can you give us a large number, Sharon? You have to hold your
Alert.
space bar down.
Al-
You might have to swipe depending on what device you're on. Okay, Sharon, we're going to try somebody else. Sarah. There you go, Sarah. A large number.
5,000.
5,000.
Okay.
Thank you. Wow.
FIVE 5THUN 1000. Large number.
Another
Large number edit. Type in.
Uriah, give us another large number.
5,001,666.
I got 5,000, 1 million, and what?
Alert.
666.
I missed the last one.
666.
Okay.
Thank you.
I'll try to get all of that.
F. Alert.
See what I get. Something like
Ion.
that. Okay.
366. Country edit. Country edit. Type in text.
Country.
Eva, can you give us a country?
Alert.
Eva, try holding down the space bar.
Alert.
Okay,
Alert.
Eva, we'll have to try again. Oh, did you get it? Eva, try again. Yeah, you're having a hard time, I can see. We'll try again next time. Miss Sanaya, we need a country.
China.
China. Thank you.
CAINA. China. Alert. Country and alert. Country edit.
Again.
Madison, can you give us a country?
France.
France. Thank
Alert.
you.
Okay.
Alert. FRANCE. and alert. Food left alert. Food left paren plural alert.
Plural.
Madison
The plural
alert.
food.
Alert.
Sarah, can you give us a
Alert.
plural food?
Cakes.
Cakes. Thank you.
Thanks. That sounds good right
P A
now.
K E S. Cakes. Plural noun alert.
Plural noun.
Plural noun added.
Ooh, another plural noun. Uriah, give us another plural noun.
A plural noun.
Yes.
I was thinking restaurant.
So
Alert.
plural restaurants.
Restaurants.
R-E-S-T-A-U-R-A-T
We
restaurants.
have 2 more to
Alert.
go.
Alert.
And then
Favorite
we'll get to
song
hear our
added.
story.
Type in text. Favorite song added. Type in
Elizabeth, can you
text.
give us a
Song.
favorite song?
Oh, I sure can. December 1963. Oh, what a night.
Oh, what
Alert.
a night.
Alert.
Hey.
O-H-O-T-T. Alert. 2. Adjective added. Adjective added. Type in text.
Eva, did you figure out how to get you your mic for an adjective?
Alert.
There you go.
Alert.
Hello.
We can hear you. Give us an adjective.
Adjective. Blue.
Blue. Okay. Thank you.
B. L.
Thank you all for helping me fill out this story.
Blue.
We just filled out the last
Alert.
edit box. So what I'm
Alert.
going to do is I'm going to press tab
Alert.
and I'm going to get to a button that's called See Your Wacky Webtail.
See your wacky
And then I'm
webtail
going
button.
to press
To act.
enter.
Enter. See your wacky
And
webtail
now
button.
I'm going to have Jaws read the story first, and then I'll read the story afterwards. So to get to the heading in this story, which is an odd animal, I'm going to press H for headings.
An odd animal
Okay.
heading level
And
1.
now I'm going to press my command to read the story all at once, which is caps lock and A, or you can use insert and down arrow.
Heading level 1. An odd animal. The cupola is an animal that has red fur with black spots on its arms and legs. Its tail is shaped like a left paren and right paren house, which it uses to roll keys. An adult cupola may weigh more than 5,000 pounds and stand over 1,366 feet high. The cupola can be found only in China and France. Although its favorite food is cakes, it also likes to eat restaurants. If you ever see a left paren and right paren cupola, be sure not to ever sing left quote "Oh what a night." Right quote "That song makes it blue." Instead, give it a few cakes and be on your way.
Okay, that was the story. I hope some of you out there are laughing. I wish I could hear the laughter. I thought that was a pretty funny one. I'm going to go ahead and read it in my own voice. An odd animal. The kapala is an animal that has red fur with black spots on its arms and legs. Its tail is shaped like a house, which it uses to roll keys. An adult kapala may weigh more than 5,000 pounds and stand over 1,366 feet high. The kapala can be found only in China and France. Although its favorite food is cakes, it also likes to eat restaurants. If you ever see a kapala, be sure not to ever sing "Oh, what a night." That song makes it blue. Instead, give it a few cakes and be on your way. Okay, what did you guys think of that story? Was that funny? Not funny? Was it hard to hear Jaws? Got a little bit of feedback in the chat.
It's open. Give us your feedback in writing.
Silly story.
Alert.
It was fun, not funny. Okay, great, awesome story. Funny,
Alert.
good. Funny, Jaws was great. So it was easy to hear Jaws, okay.
Alert.
Goofy, Jaws was very clear.
Alert.
I can hear Jaws well. Good, okay. So.
Alert.
Yes. It's a little hard to follow visually because the text is
Alert.
ahead of the Jaws. All right. Okay, so most of you seem to find it okay to listen
Alert.
to Jaws. I think I have him at a rate of speech that's pretty easy to understand. Sometimes when Jaws
Alert.
is moving a little faster, it's harder to understand. So it looks like we have time for one more story. So I am going to go
Alert.
back by web page to get to that page that had all
Alert.
the story links. And the way that
Alert.
I'm going to do that is I'm going to press my Alt key and my left arrow.
Back. Made dash up name
So I
back.
went back 2 times
Made.
because the first page I went back to was the place where I filled out all those edit boxes. So I needed to go back one more page to get to where all those links are sitting, to all those stories. And I pressed Alt and left arrow to get there. So
Alert.
now I'm back on my
Alert.
list of stories, and I'm going to open up that list of links again by pressing caps lock and my function 7 key. So caps lock and F7 will open up your links list. Or if you're on a desktop, insert an F7.
Links list dialog. Links list view. An odd animal. 7 of 109.
So the next one we're going to try is a new winter sport. I'm going to again press A to jump to that title because it starts with A. A new winter sport.
Alert. Alert. 2A. A crazy night at the library. A. A detective for Halloween. A. A discovery in the park. A. Alert. A. Alert. A. A modern Cinderella.
Okay.
A.
There are a
A
lot
new
of
sport.
stories that start
Alert.
with A. I'm finally on a new sport, so now I'm going to hit enter.
Enter.
And if you heard that high-pitched noise, that means I'm already in my edit box. That's a way that JAWS alerts you to the fact that you're in a place where you can type. And I'm going to press my repeat command so that I can hear
Alert.
the part of speech
Alert.
or the word that they're looking for. And the way that I'm going to do that is I'm going to press my caps lock and tab.
Alert. Friend alert.
Edit.
Friend edit.
So now I'm ready for volunteers. And this story, there aren't quite as many edit
Alert.
boxes to fill out.
Mina.
Alert.
Mina,
So-
can you give me a friend?
Alert.
Say it one more time. Alert's being funky.
Alert.
Mina, who is the friend you want to hear in this story?
Park.
Park? Park is your friend. Okay, thank you.
Okay.
P-A-R-K. Adjective edit.
Adjective.
Sharon, can you give me
Alert.
an adjective?
Alert.
Try holding your space bar down. Sharon. Okay, we're gonna go.
Blue.
Oh, there
Blue.
you go. Sharon, can you give me an adjective?
Blue.
Blue, thank you.
Blue.
B-L-U-E. Blue. Alert. 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 Singular noun edit.
Singular noun.
Okay, Uriah, can you give us a singular noun?
I was thinking a school.
School.
Al-
Thank you.
Alert.
Okay.
Alert. SCAOL. Favorite expression edit. Favorite expression alert.
Okay, Elizabeth, what's your favorite expression?
Alert.
And is this like facial, like emotion expression, or like saying?
Alert.
I'm guessing it's something to say as long as it's kid friendly.
Alert.
Yes.
Ooh, okay. Oh, I can't think of anything. How about, I don't know, I love you? That's
I love
it.
you. There you go.
Great.
Alert. U. Number larger than 1. Alert. Number larger than 1 edit.
Corey.
Larger than 1.
Alert.
A number larger than 1, Corey.
Alert.
Try holding the space bar down,
Alert.
Corey. Okay, Corey, you're going to have to try next time.
Alert.
Madison, can you give us a number larger than 1?
3.
Thank
Alert.
you. 3.
Alert. 3. Adjective edit. Alert. Adjective edit.
Eva, can you give us an adjective? An adjective. Word to describe.
Hello.
Hello. Give us an adjective.
Adjective. Pretty.
Pretty. Thank you.
Okay.
PRETY. Your school edit. Alert. Your school edit.
Uriah,
School.
what's your school?
Alert.
And year.
Say it one more time for us.
Alert.
Say
Alert.
Can you say it first?
And year.
I'm sorry.
Alert. Alert. Alert.
School.
Yep, your school. We need to hear it. We keep hearing alert. Sorry.
I think it could be Angier in the story.
Angier is your school?
Angier. Okay.
ANGE.
Not sure how to spell that. I gave it my best guess.
Angry. Favorite restaurant. Favorite restaurant edit.
Elizabeth, what's your favorite restaurant?
Simply Fondue.
Simply Fondue. Oh, sounds yummy.
Oh.
SIML. Simply FONDUE. Food left parens. Alert. Alert.
Food singular.
Food left.
A
Alert.
singular food. Elizabeth?
Ooh, how about bread?
Bread. Thank you.
Alert. BREAD. Liquid. Alert. Liquid edit.
Oh,
Alert.
a liquid. A liquid. Catherine, can you give us a liquid?
Hot chocolate.
Oh, hot chocolate.
Alert. Space.
All right. That was the last one. Thank you again, participants. I'm going to press the tab key to get to that button. See your wacky webtail.
Alert. See your wacky webtail. Alert. Enter. See your wacky alert.
All right. I'm going to press H
Alert.
to get that to the heading of the story, a new sport.
A new sport heading level.
My read all command, caps lock plus A, or insert and down arrow.
Heading level 1, a new sport. Park and I decided to try out the newest sport at Angry. It's called Blue School. The object of the game is to kick a left paren and right paren blue school all the way to the end of the field. Every time you do, the fans yell left quote I love you, right quote and you get 3 points. The person with the most points wins. Park started and kicked the school halfway down the field. What a shot. Then it was my turn. I picked up the school, took aim, and missed completely. I felt so pretty. I tried again, and this time I kicked the school all the way to the end of the field. The fans in the stands hollered left quote I love you, right quote I won the game. Now I am the champion of angry. I didn't want Park to feel badly, so I treated Park to a trip to Simply Fondue for a left paren and right paren bread sundae with hot chocolate on top.
Okay,
Top.
that was our new sport. I like the idea of kicking schools around a field. Not sure it would work out too well. So I'll read it in my voice. A new sport. Park and I decided to try out the newest sport at Tangier. It's called Blue School. The object of the game is to kick a blue school all the way to the end of the field. Every time you do, the fans yell, I love you, and you get 3 points. The person with the most points wins. Park started and kicked the school halfway down the field. What a shot. Then it was my turn. I picked up the school, took aim, and missed completely. I felt so pretty. I tried again, and this time I kicked the school all the way to the end of the field. The fans in the stands hollered, I love you. I won the game. Now
Alert.
I'm the champion of Angier.
Alert.
I didn't want Park to feel
Alert.
badly, so I treated Park to a trip
Alert.
to Simply Fondue for a bread sundae with hot chocolate on top. All right. Thank you all for participating in Wacky Web Tales. These can be a lot of fun, and some of you might want to try this at home. Please do. I'm going to go ahead and close this website by pressing my Alt key and function 4.
Alt
And I'm going to
F4.
navigate
Desktop.
to JAWS by pressing Alt Tab, and I'm going to turn JAWS off so we don't hear alerts anymore.
JAWS
There we
Home
go.
Manual. To move to an
Okay,
Alt
I'm going to
F4.
stop
Enter.
my screen
Desktop.
share. So thank you all so much for participating in this lesson. And please do reach out via email if anybody has any questions, specific questions about JAWS and about other screen readers or assistive technology. Freedom Scientific, just so you all know, is currently offering a free home license for JAWS through June 30 because of COVID-19. And several of you are already using NVDA, which is the non-visual desktop access screen reader, and that one is free for download. So those are just some things to know about screen readers, and look forward to hearing from some of you in the future. It looks like we've got just 2 minutes, so if there's any question we can answer in 2 minutes, then please go ahead and ask in the chat room.
Thank you so much, Nina. What a wonderful activity to do at home and a great website resource as well. So thank you so much for sharing that. A few questions are coming in, so maybe we could field a couple of those. Please tell me again how to get all the access keys you mentioned.
Yeah, that resource is in the list of commands that is up on the PATHS website underneath where my section and my name is. So it should be all linked right there.
And the document will also be sent to you when you receive your certificate email. So know that you will also get it that way.
And Liam McCoy is asking for an explanation again. Why is it saying alert so much?
Because JAWS is recognizing the Zoom chat feature. And so it wants to honor that. And what I was doing behind the scenes is I kept pressing Control kind of fast and furiously to get him to stop talking, because otherwise he would have tried to read some of the chats. It's because the screen reader is trying to give you that information. So it did interfere a little bit with our chat in that sense.
Sharon asks, what does JAWS stand for again?
Job Access with speech.
And Liam also asks, what is the benefit of using the list of links instead of navigating through them on a page? Is it to save the place of the cursor?
One benefit is that you can jump to a link more quickly, depending on how many links are in the page. There were over 100, so it would take you a long time to navigate by link on that page. So if you can open up your links list, you can get to something more quickly that way.
There are a lot of thank yous and wonderful lesson, well delivered in the chat window. And we'll stick around a little bit longer in case anyone has any questions. But we do want to make a couple of very quick announcements. Kian, thanks for asking about next week. The schedule is posted. And so if you want to know the entire week's schedule, then please go to Paths to Literacy or APH to find those schedules. Remember also that these are archived. So if there's something you would like to do again, or maybe there's one you missed, please do go and visit the website to find those archived videos. And lastly, Monday, we have Cindy Backover from Texas School for the Blind, who is also, who's going to do something on optical devices. These are devices for those of you with low vision, which you might find useful to have at home or in your day-to-day life and in the community. So please join us for optical devices with Cindy Backover on Mondays. This is Friday, and in our house we say Yay Day. Have a wonderful weekend, everyone. We're so glad that you were able to join us this week, and we hope to see you again next week. Bye for now.